is good, people? How we doing today? I hope everybody's doing really good. I know I've been put a video up in quite a while. I've been still busy going to Portland and a few stuff around the house, stuff like that. But I've been doing, but I've been really busy and stuff like that. But I still go to you guys' live streams, stuff like that. I still go to them and stuff like that. But I've been busy, everything like that. But this time is an Army story when I was still in 65th Engineers. 25th ID in Oahu, Hawaii was my first service station, or first station I went to. And so we're going to do this. This story is going to be about Thailand. I don't know if anybody of you guys have ever been to Thailand, but I have in 1995. I'm a little bit older than you guys are, but that's okay. I'm a gamer from heart. Since I've been a kid, I've been playing games. VIC-20, Commodore 64, stuff like that. I played that stuff in PCs before there was Windows and stuff like that. That's my little bit of my background, but so we're flying over the Pacific. We leave from Oahu, supposed to land in the port of Sadaheep in Thailand. So we're flying, nothing happens. We end up landing in Japan to refuel. And while we're in Japan refueling, we got to see a bunch of the F-15s doing combat takeoffs and combat landings. It was pretty cool. You could see that stuff of them doing that stuff. We're refueling the plane. We get back on the plane, and our thing to go was straight over Vietnam and then go right over into Thailand, but Vietnam has sent a message to the American government that they didn't want us troops flying over Vietnam. I don't know why we weren't going to do anything, but yeah, we did have our weapons with us, but that's a different story. Okay, once we landed in Thailand, I am not kidding you people, this is one of the grossest things I've ever smelled in my life. There's a place in Iraq that I'll tell you about someday too that made me almost throw up by the smell of it. But we get to this plane and you get up and you walk out of it and it's like instant sweat. You go, why am I sweating? And it's 12 o'clock at night. And then you smell it. That smell of wet dog. Unless you've ever been to Southeast Asia, you will never know how bad that smell stinks. You're there about a day, you get used to it. So we land, we get there, we wait for them to unload the Humvees and the trucks off the ship so we can head up to a city called Korat, which is in northern Thailand. And we are doing this for two reasons. It's Operation Cobra Gold is what it's called. It's where all the forces, Army, Air Force, Marines, Navy, sailors, all those guys like that, they all come to Thailand, and we all practice with the Thai engineers, the Thai Army, the Thai Marines, Thai Navy, Thai Air Force. That's what we do. We do that, and so once we all get there, I end up driving the 8-hour drive from Port of Sadaheep all the way up to Korat, where there was an army base up there. We stayed there for a little while. Then we headed down. Our first mission was go down to the Special Forces camp and train with them. So that's what we did. We are not Special Forces. I am a combat engineer / sapper. I do demolitions, landmine warfare, stuff like that. I don't do Special Forces stuff. I was trained differently. And Special Forces, you have to be a badass motherfucker to get into in the first place. But we go down and we train there the first day. The first day, we ended up setting up some cratering charges and some shape charges. We did about 8 of them, I believe. I'm trying to remember, but we did about 8 like that, and it's in this U-shaped valley where the ground is what they wanted us to use. And so we go ahead and set those off, and we're back at this little hut. If I can find the picture of the hut with all of us standing in front of it, I'll put that in the video too. But I don't know if I might have to get a hold of one of my old squad leaders, and he lives down in Texas. But I'll see what I can do. And when we set those explosives off, just the shape charges, not the cratering charges yet, just the shape charges, the big holes for the cratering charges. We blew that up, and the explosion went forward into that U and came back, and we ended up blowing more than half of all the windows on that base out with just doing that. And so we went up to that. We went up to see what was going on, and it blew through maybe the top 5 inches, and that's all it penetrated. There's like solid rock underneath the dirt right there where we were in Thailand. Right by Korat, it's jungle around there. It's kind of like a desert jungle is what it looked like to me, but there was still a jungle. Excuse me, I have bad allergies this time of year. So we ended up going back, and one about the second times we were heading back was the next day. This huge black cloud was coming in from probably from the west, and it was coming towards us. And as we came in the second day, we came down and it was clear. There's a little stream running across the road, nothing big. So we could leave, and the Thai guys tell us you need to go back to the base before you can't go back to the base. And I thought, like, oh shit! I said, let's go. We all load up and we go, and I'm in the first Humvee that goes to head back. And I see that it's not just a little stream anymore; it's about a good creek, about a foot deep. So I just go ahead. I looked at my squad leader. I was an E3 at the time, a PFC in the U.S. Army. I looked at him and said, I'm going through it. He said, I know you are. Just go. So I went, and we went right through that little thing right there. And by the time the whole caravan had got through it, with the last guy radioed in, we just missed a wall of water that just almost took us out. I was like, I'm glad we made it through there. Go back, then we get some free time for a couple of days to go into Karat and go to the mall and have a good time, and then we get some more training. And I'm gonna skip to probably the last one of the last things we did there because it is crazy as shit. Okay, we're going back to we're to meet the Thai engineers, the other engineers, the Thai engineers, the Thai sappers and stuff like that. Meet them back on the Special Forces base. And what we're teaching them is called a pop and drop, where you push and pull this thing and lights the fuse, and it's going to do a C4, and you set it down next to a landmine, mortar, stuff like that. We're teaching them that, how to do that kind of stuff. We're doing it with real C4. So me and my squad are teaching these 10 guys how to do pop and drops. We pretend that we do it. We show them how to do it, and we're around this berm thing that's covered on all sides. So I don't know why that is, but it is where we did our demolition. And we're teaching you guys this. So he looked at me and he said, "You ready?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do this." And so we both counted down from 10 to 1. We said, "Go." I looked down, I pushed, turn, pull, set mine down, and he said we were doing about the same time. We both look up, and those Thai engineers were gone. I am not shitting you. They were all gone. The back part of the berm thing, they'd all scooted through there and ran. I don't know why they were scared of, but check this out. Me and Sergeant P, I'm going to call him Sergeant P, me and him set all those other 10 off in enough time to where they didn't blow separately and go put C4 all over the jungle. But by the time we turned the last ones, we both ran around the corner and dived to get out of the way. All those C4 blew up. So I missed being blown up by about 2 seconds. That's some crazy shit. I've been in the military. I'll tell you guys some more stuff like that, and I hope that you guys understand what I'm doing. It's, just regular Army story, having a good time. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to bounce out here, people. Thank you.